This is the I Love Friends podcast, a subsidiary of Corrupt Radio. We have Thor, Christian, Louise, James, and all of our friends. We talk about cool stuff and have some good times. Fuck every other show. This one is the best. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, ribeye.
I'm not opposed to trying it. I'll try it.
I think that shit looks elegant as fuck.
You know why people like it though, right? Because of the
Taste
fat levels in it. It's like marbled like a brisket.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like hella fatty?
That's
Is that what
that's like Wagyu.
Yeah, Wagyu. That's what we're talking about Wagyu right
Yeah.
now. I've never had Wagyu.
Bro, that Japanese steak, bro.
No, I've had it one time and it was good. Yeah.
Those Japanese cows are way happier, bro. Way well taken care of.
Shit.
No,
They
like,
ain't corn
what's
fed,
up, bro?
Mm-mm.
So it's not a
Graphic.
specific species of cows. It's just how you're raising
Well, I
that
think it
motherfucker.
is.
Farming and all that.
I think it is. They have their own cows.
They bring the FBI. No, who are the people that take care of the agriculture?
Bring the FBI in.
The FDA, the
Dude,
FCC.
the
USDA.
FBI. Speaking of
FCC.
which,
The
comes and visits the
USDA.
cows.
bros,
Put your udders up, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
So you can get Wagyu from any cow then? Is that what it is? I'm so confused.
I don't think so.
It's. I think they're from Japan, dude.
We're talking about.
No,
I think
there's
you're thinking of
Japanese
Kobe-
Wagyu steak and
Kobe-
there's regular Wagyu steak.
They have like a rating too. Like the highest is like B12 or something.
So,
or A12.
I'm trying to make him picture what Wagyu is in his head.
I know what it looks like, but
So you know what it looks like?
Yeah.
It's just very,
It's
very
beautiful,
fatty.
dude.
yeah, I watch YouTube, bro.
Right.
Well,
Right.
Well,
Right.
Well, regular steak like New York strip and sirloins, they're fatty too, but it's all in like one strip.
It's in the
you know,
ends,
on the edge.
in
right?
the ends, the center.
I was like, I feel you, but I kind of like trying that. You just let that bitch sit on there for a minute. You want the texture, and then just that alone. Oh,
You know, one time I asked my dad, I was like, why don't you like New York strip? New York strip. He said, I don't know, I've just never been to New York. I don't like it. I was like, dang, fool.
Does it not
I'm
pretty
a
much
Southern
taste the
boy.
same?
Yeah.
though? Does it not taste the same?
I would say they're
Yeah,
different.
they're different in a sense that, I mean, New York's... Generally, like, you get like a 6-ounce or 8-ounce sirloin, then you get like a 10-ounce New York strip, and then you like move up. right?
is when you get to your 16 to your 24 ounce.
Ribeyes are good. I like T-bones too.
T-bones are very good. I had a 32 ounce one time.
T-bones are massive, dude. My grandpa makes a mean T-bone now.
What about them tomahawks that Liver King be eating and shit?
Oh,
I haven't got to try it.
yeah, me neither.
Oh, I got to try a piece of it.
I buy my
I'm a
dad
filet mignon.
tomahawks every Father's Day.
They had a sale on them at HEB the other
Yeah.
day, but I mean, I'm
See-
like, I don't. Where am I gonna cook this? And like,
I was never into cooking steak before I was vegan, so like, but like now that I watch,
Convert.
I watch all these like cooking shits or whatever, so I know how to cook a good ass steak. You know what I mean?
well, cook me one. Eh?
remember when we were supposed to make steaks for Kayla and we never got them?
Yeah.
Listen, your promise, bro.
She even brought
Making all these empty promises.
she even brought like a tiny little bottle of Tabasco or some fucking
It was A1.
yeah A1 sauce.
A little shooter.
Do y'all think like a good steak needs A1 sauce?
No, it shouldn't need any.
Oh,
sauce.
man.
You only
I'm
use
fucking-
Biscuits.
No, you're absolutely right, Hank.
You only-
But like, if you ever get to have to try it, try.
I say that, but like, I do enjoy it with steak sauce, regardless.
Yeah, regardless
But
of
like,
what the cut
you
is.
know, like here and there, like one piece, I'll
exactly.
eat it without
You can't
it.
smother the fucking steak.
Yeah,
right
no.
I got to try this.
You just dab some on the side.
I gotta
and then,
go ahead, Jimmy. I
I got to try this steak, and it had like basically a fucking melted butter with horseradish and like salts and peppers on it.
Okay.
And you dipped your steak in it, dude. It was amazing. And like, I never would have thought horseradish would mix up with steak.
We're making every viewer.
But it was literally like
For real. I'm getting
tang,
hungry.
that tang taste plus a embered, fired, fried
That's
taste.
smoked, yeah.
Smokiness.
I feel like even though I'm vegan, I can cook a fucking mean.
Dude, I enjoy a
bro.
hibachi steak too.
I-
Soy sauce,
Steak
is
cook
a
off
great
Korean soup.
marinade. So when I make my marinade, I use soy sauce, beer, Italian dressing, and like I season it too. And it
Dude,
goes
James-
hard. We're gonna have
Don't try to make me laugh. Don't try to make me laugh.
He got beef. I can tell.
Jimmy
we're gonna have a steak off, bro.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
We're gonna do it.
You saw that TikTok he made, bro?
We need to get like a circular charcoal grill in the backyard and just like
Go
put
primal?
3 steaks on there.
We're
Get like one of them black.
gonna have
stones.
Floyd from
Yeah,
next
yeah.
door try.
Yeah, he'll be the
We're
judge.
gonna make dinner for him and your mom.
We'll make all the vegans be the judges.
For real. Worst
Hey, no disrespect. All
Nah,
these
the other thing I was gonna say though is what you were saying. How like dips, certain times it's okay. There's this one whenever I would eat meat, there was a steak that I would eat, and once I say it, you're gonna be like, oh, I completely understand. You ever go to just bleep it out? And you get fucking steak and fries, like just a fucking Mexican restaurant that cooks a decent steak and fries. Not even decent. It's just a thin ass piece of meat, somewhat overcooked. It's like a piece of shit steak.
Yeah.
But you just eat that shit with ketchup. It's pretty fucking good. Like that's some fat boy shit. It's just
Not for
fucking
real.
good, bro.
Come on, chips and sauce.
Exactly, yeah.
I've never
Fuck that
been
up.
one to order like traditional American food at a Mexican restaurant.
Shit hits. Burgers,
See, yeah, that's-
great.
Like my
Burgers
grandpa, we would go to Herbert's and he'd be
Oh.
like, "I'll get the chicken fried steak." I'm like,
Bro, that shit's good as fuck.
He fell for that.
No, that's a hidden, that is a hidden thing, and I think that comes from white people just loving Tex-Mex food. You go to a Tex-Mex
Yeah.
restaurant, they might have some good ass fucking.
well, I
like,
mean, yeah.
American
I
food.
was talking to Ashlyn about this the other day. Like, we grew up like we don't know authentic Mexican food. All we know is Tex-Mex.
Same,
like,
yeah.
They don't have chips.
That's
and
the,
queso.
which I hate to be like that, but
Mexico.
I'm like that's the better version of it. That's why white people
Right.
fucking
I
love it.
agree. I mean, I agree. I prefer it too.
I be on like that Mexican TikTok, bro. Like I be
authentic
seeing
shit be hitting,
all the
though.
chiles, like
Yeah.
they're burning them on the grill, on the stove and shit.
Burning them on the.
So let me, Luis, I need you to tap in on the subject.
tap in.
Because we're about to hit them like really hard with everything you just said.
We're gonna hit them real hard.
So I'll be honest with you. I didn't get to try real. To me, like when I go to Primo's
yeah,
or like
yeah.
Breanas,
Oh, dude, beef only.
The fuck, dude.
I'm like, damn, bro, this is what real Mexican food's been like this whole time.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I was eating like puffy tacos for dinner. You know, when I was a child.
What is puppy taco?
It's like when the
like a porn
tortilla,
category.
they fry it at a low level and it
Tostada?
makes
Oh,
it
yeah,
bubble.
yeah.
Makes it bubble.
oh, okay.
So puffy, but
No, I feel you. We were confused the first time.
yeah, because like I grew up going to like La Playa and freaking Pases and Spacidad
He's got some strong.
and Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
yeah.
The beef cheese.
Hey.
Why was their salsa so mean?
Such a fat ass fuck.
I'm sorry, but this
Because
podcast
they were mad.
Fuck,
They were
I
mad.
hate it.
It's good.
Everybody was mad. Oh god.
They were pissed off that day. They put extra peppers in there.
No, like okay, so
Pissed off.
you had Luvianos,
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
go.
you had
Get to
Garcia's,
your point.
and then it wasn't until I was like 17 or 18 I had to try Primo's
Yeah.
and Bananas and then other places. I was like, damn, cuz, you know, like
They put their foot in this shit.
I only had cilantro and freaking menudo, you know, like,
yeah.
and now I'm like, I'm all 18, 19, you know, like, I go my whole life, you know, like, I didn't try, this is gonna sound real head ass to me.
Like this wasn't head ass
Yeah, the
already.
whole
Alright.
20-minute conversation we had.
Those birria tacos?
Huh?
The birria tacos?
The birria? Yeah.
Those are fucking
Dude,
Birria?
phenomenal.
these
dude.
were like, I was like, damn, fool, like, these are good, fool, like, I like these a lot.
Yeah.
So I tried them.
Did you, so there's a polar opposite here. So you grew up with that all your life, right? You grew up with like authentic Mexican food your whole life. So how does that feel and try and like go into a Mexican restaurant and like, does that even like compare or like what?
I wish I could be the answer.
Oh, you don't like spicy shit.
I am so picky.
Yeah, damn.
And I'm fat too. How the fuck did this happen? I have no idea.
Like, Grandma, this food's great, but I want chicken strips.
Dude, I remember my grandpa chain smoking one day. He's like, eat the pozole. I'm like, no, tiene chile. and then he's like, te lo comes. And then I'm like, no. And he smacked me in my head. And
Damn.
yeah, no, I thought it was funny.
Shout out, abuelo.
Yeah.
Remember me.
Yeah, but yeah, like I'd say American food is like it always tastes old.
What
It
do you
always
mean?
tastes old. Like in
Like pre-made.
Tex-Mex, yeah. Like,
Oh, okay. Oh,
Like,
because they
especially-
fucking prep that shit, right?
yeah, like Mexicans,
Yeah,
they'll be
no, I
doing
know
that
what
shit.
you're
They'll
saying.
make the tortillas right there. They'll fucking make everything right
It
there.
don't take long.
And if it does take long, they'll make it worthwhile. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
so tamales too, man. Tamales, whenever an American makes a tamales, you can taste that shit. Like it's all grainy in your mouth. And,
Yeah,
and then it's not stuffed well. Some shit's coming off.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Nah, you peel it and it's all like falling apart already.
Shit.
All right. I'll be real with you. Someone very dear to my heart, my girlfriend, LOL. When I tried her mom's rice, I'm sorry, but it's shit on my mom and my grandma's rice.
Oh,
damn.
It's absolutely shit. No, don't get me wrong. Both very good. But man, when I tried my girlfriend's mom's rice, I was
my mom's rice.
I was like, oh my god, dude, this is like some iron cattle type food, you know? Or what is it? Iron cactus type food. There you go. And I was like, damn, bro, this tastes like, Texas Atlantic cattle. There you go.
Yeah.
Texas Atlantic cattle. I've never had better rice than my grandma's, bro. I keep it real. Like that rice is fucking crazy, bro.
No, but okay, this is what really put it out. I used
sodium rich.
my great grandma, God rest her soul. R.P.
Is his name Sleepy Joe too?
Her tamales were the only tamales I ever had, all the way to the age of like 19 because she passed away. I wouldn't eat anyone else's tamales besides my great grandma's. And then I kind of grew up a little bit and tried some tamales. I was like, damn. Sorry, great grandma.
Grandma must have been a little blind.
You didn't eat it because of out of respect?
Not even out of respect, just because I didn't know anyone else who made it. I didn't know anything. 19, 18 years old, yeah. No, I'm playing with you, but no, it wasn't out of respect thing. It was just like I never got around to it. Maybe I did, but I tried some tamales from someone brought them from like work or something, like a coworker. I was like, damn, fool, these are good. And then I remember doing this job, and then the lady was like, my mom's selling tamales. The what? This lady was like, my mom's selling tamales. I tried her tamales, fool. And dude, these were so freaking good. And like, you could taste them.
Just told 3 stories about trying somebody else's really good tamales with not describing it. You're saying, these are so good.
That's what you gotta say, bro. You can't say anything more than
these are
they weren't that good.
You could taste the lard in them, Thor. You could taste like the trans fats and all that.
You could taste the sweat that was put into making them.
I wanted to bring up something.
Yeah, let's
stop talking about food for
I know.
before I get hungry again.
Maybe
Oh
for the rest
god,
of
this
it.
is fucked. I'm so
I wanted
sorry,
to talk.
everybody.
I wanted you to talk about your time at the monster truck rally.
Yeah, I was a monster truck rally, Jimmy.
Because that shirt fire as fuck, bro.
Thank you. So, hello. Thank you. My girlfriend got it for me. Yep.
There you go.
All right. So,
Shout out Claudio.
If you have videos, they're gonna be right here.
So, first off, honestly, before we even went, I was kind of like opposed to going because I was like, man, shit ain't gonna surprise me. But sure enough, I was proven wrong. So we went, and the show went on for about 2.5 hours, I think. Or maybe 2 hours. So, it was really loud, first off. But the thing that surprised me the most, I was like, man, this is like a real family event. Yeah. There was a lot of families there. I saw like babies there, like, under like, no dude, I saw a raw one, bro.
James.
It was about like 11 months.
Babies have headphones on?
Yeah, they have headphones on all these kids, but dude, there was one point I saw this like baby, bro, like they're all like maximum destruction. Like,
were they
dude,
dancing?
The child ain't even like 10 months, bro. The
Oh,
dad,
that
she was like, took her headphones off, crying and shit. I'm like, oh,
fuck, you're ruining it.
But dude, it was kind of like, I was laughing my ass off. I had to sit next to this big guy, right? And he was like, no, he was like, hey bro, guess what? I was like, what? I thought he was gonna say like talk shit. He was like, you see how we have MGC? I was like, yeah. He was like, I bought this just in case I got sat next to a big fella just like me. And then he just moved to the left, and there was an empty seat.
So he bought both seats?
He bought an extra seat.
Just he real for that?
Yeah, I was like, damn fool. I wouldn't have thought about that.
How big was he?
He was pretty. He was
up there?
Yeah.
Up there.
And honestly, I was comfortable. Like, we kind of had that visual agreement in each other's eyes. Like, it's cool to lean on each other, right?
James said, I'll do it if you do it.
Yeah, I'll do it if you do it, bro.
So were you like far up in that bitch? Or?
Nah, bro, I was like,
He was low.
Like two boulders.
You could adapt him up.
in nature.
Dude, I was like 19. No, my bad.
Like, would you catch some shrapnel?
Dude, yeah, I could have caught a shirt. Like,
Papa John's coupon.
Yeah,
no, I could see everything perfectly.
Okay, cool.
Everything perfectly.
So how are the monster
That
trucks,
shit's
bro?
live. You ever been to
Dude,
I've never been to that shit, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
shout out stuntmen. First off, shout out professional drivers. Shout out
Shout out Ghost Rider.
shout out Ghost Riders.
Shout out.
What was your favorite truck?
Skull Crusher.
Oh, okay.
Skull Crusher.
Was Gravedigger there?
No.
Maximum Destruction wasn't there?
I think they retired.
Is
They-
Digger not like 70 years old, bro?
I just realized, like, you're right. I sound like an old head right now.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
Hey, I sound like a fucking a great uncle,
next generation,
somebody's
bro.
uncle who's like, wait, you went to go see Hulk Hogan?
No, Skull
Roger
Crusher.
Piper Christian?
Skull Crusher
No,
is like the Darby Allin of monster trucks.
I see what you're saying.
Hot
Yeah,
Wheels.
he abused his girlfriend.
Then they had they had one called Demo Derby, pretty cool truck.
Yeah.
But they had this like freaking dinosaur that breathed fire and would pick shit up and like
Oh,
What
I've
the
seen
like,
That's
I've
the
seen
Orange
some shit
Cassidy
like
of
that on
Monster
Jason's
Trucks.
Garage.
that shit would be. Would y'all ever do that? Would y'all ever be like, just like go in a truck like that and just start crushing shit, bro?
Sure.
Like,
Did
I don't know.
Sorry,
I feel
Why
like
not?
What if it pops your tire and shit?
okay.
they do the?
I always
Probably
think about
stick
that.
shift.
And I don't think we'll ever know the answer to that until I actually get faced with the challenge.
The opportunity.
Because dude, like, alright, check me out. A good friend of mine, I'm not gonna say the name this time, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is when I realized, like, dude, I could have died. And this was broad daylight, like 3:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. in Kyle, Texas, right between 7-Eleven and Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Me and this good
Latitude,
friend,
latitude.
me and this good friend were talking to each other, and we're just like talking, joking, and I was like, "Hit that shit," just acting stupid. Cause I knew the truck was fast, and then he hits it, and dude, he cuts off traffic to 3 lanes. Dude, like the car, there was a car 15.
He was like drifting or what?
Dude, he started doing like fucking
And
donuts.
What kind of car?
It was a Sierra with a Sierra's single cab with a 6.2 in it.
Oh,
Such a
Dude,
guy,
and he
way.
starts
Was he
banging.
lowered?
Yeah,
Híjole.
dude, he started banging the curbs, bro. Like he did at least 5 freaking donuts.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm talking smoke. Like I thought.
Fucking smoke.
I thought I was on WandaVision. There was so much smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started
Dude.
getting dizzy. He
Dude.
did so many donuts.
As soon as we slam into the curb, perfectly looking at the light, he just takes off and does a U-turn.
Damn.
Dude, so experiencing that.
You were in the truck, correct?
Yeah, I was in the
Oh,
truck.
okay. I thought at first
Dude,
I
like,
meant like you were behind.
I was holding the oh shit handle like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
I had something similar, very similar happen to me.
I got a story too. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
What?
Are you
I
done?
was going to ask you one more question about monster trucks before we get off that subject. Did they do the races?
No.
They don't do the
They
fucking
did a
races
wheelie
anymore?
contest.
But they don't race anymore? What the... you know what I'm talking about, right? Where it's just 2 and they do like 3 or 4 laps? That shit's badass.
I don't do that.
How big was that fucking arena?
It's a good size, dude.
Frank Arwin Center with dirt.
But it's the Moody.
Was
though.
it the Moody?
It was Moody.
Yeah, it's moody.
Which I don't understand.
No, dude, so they have tunnels where the trucks can go through.
Yeah.
But the arena size was probably, I feel like it's as big as from your very front to your very back.
That's not that big.
That's big.
Dude, that's pretty
Oh,
big
to my house?
from your
Just the whole property. The whole property.
The whole property.
Just for the...
Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's big.
That's
just
big
for the
enough.
flow.
I can't say that's as motherfucker.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway.
What? Do you have a near death experience? Because I got plenty.
I just got 2. One, the homie, we were coming back from a Tyler show. It was like the second time whenever I got to meet him. And we're coming back to the house. It's late as fuck. It's like, literally we went and waited in line at like 7, got home literally at like 3 in the morning because we went to go eat afterwards. Went to go get IHOP. And, we're in his little fucking Honda Ricer fucking rice burner.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Shout out
Rice
for the
cooker?
other one.
Yeah. He's in his fucking rice cooker. But dude, shit was fast as I can't front. That shit was fast as fuck. He drove that shit like a race car and he treated it like a race car. Like,
Yeah.
we're going back into the neighborhood because he lived where I lived at the time, and he fucking goes in and they were doing construction, so the streets are like, the streets are like super.
You thought you were on Fast and Furious when they drove through that new subdivision you can build?
Dude, type shit, but no, the streets are all dusty, so it's easy to slide, and it's way easier. So, bro, and it's like fresh street, or sorry, not fresh street, but it was like older street with
Fresh
dirt on
skeet.
it. Anyway, fucking goes into this turn right when we get into the neighborhood.
You lost traction.
Dude, fucking started spinning out of control. We hit a curb, and literally we end up like in somebody's like pretty much on the sidewalk, about to be in somebody's yard, and like we're facing the house. And he just like throws it in reverse. We fucking leave, dude. There's like, we go back the next, or I went by there the next morning. Fucking tire marks all in their driveway. And
Yeah,
shit.
damn.
It was crazy.
He was trying to show off for you.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I had one. You have another one?
No. Well, the other times is just, I don't even know. My dad caught up with, I don't know if necessarily it's the CPS, but dude, I can't tell you how many times I was a child and my dad racing, bro, all the fucking time.
Wait, why?
Dude, my dad always, bro, he,
No,
all
but like
his
just
trucks
with
are always
you?
like tuned. Dude, fuck yeah. There'd be times where we're in his car, in his like other cars that he's had,
Bro, what the
or in his
fuck?
fucking truck, bro. Anytime that motherfucker has a chance to race, and especially if I'm with him, he's gonna fucking race them. And I'm like, at that point, I have to carry on that legacy for my son. So if I ever am driving with my son in the car, I'm like, oh fuck, we gotta race this guy. Like,
My mom looked at me funny.
I'm like, look, whenever you have a kid, you'll understand. Just put your seatbelt on, and hey, when that airbag comes out, you fucking turn your head. All right,
Break your neck.
bro. I've literally like, my dad's fucking crazy. There's been times
Will you
where
start cussing them out or no? Like,
My mom had
no,
bad
bro.
road
He would race them, and it was always him, bro. I can't front. Every time my dad raced, that motherfucker knows what he's doing. Like, he would beat them. I'm not playing with you. I don't think I saw him ever lose one race. Now that I think
What
about
car
it.
was he driving?
He has his Camaro. He has,
shit.
and all of his trucks are like always fast and tuned, and like he always knew what the fuck he wanted out of his trucks.
Yeah.
So like, anyway, but every time
right.
he would race somebody, always just fucking like beat him, and it was never no confrontation because he was already
He
like,
just went
just
down
gone. Like
mode.
think about it. Whenever you lose, you're like, oh, like you just start slowing down. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Ain't
That's
nobody
my
gonna-
favorite.
Hey, no, my favorite thing is like when you're just in one lane and one motherfucker tries to pass you and you're like, oh hell no, you hit the gas a little bit and they're like doing all this shit,
Yeah.
all these lanes,
And
and you just stay in
trucking,
one, bro,
yeah.
and you just get
Yep.
way ahead of them.
Lap his ass.
Yeah, essentially.
slap his ass.
Sometimes I feel like you have to do shit like that on the highway in order to, keep your sanity.
You just pissed, ruin someone's day real quick.
Yeah, cause that, dude, the
kill the whole
fucking traffic
traffic.
sucks, man. When you're in that shit all day and it's always fun to,
No matter
For
if
real.
you get passed up or not, if you made them pissed off, you won.
Yeah, exactly. That's facts.
And always stay away from people who have pink license plate covers. Those are the worst
Or
ever.
sorority stickers, sorority bumper
pink
stickers.
license plate
I
covers.
know what y'all are saying, but
Alpha, beta, zeta.
Oh, beta, zeta.
anyway, go
My mom had horrible road rage, bro. Especially when she had that Stang, bro, that Mustang. She would be
Little
fucking
V6.
Yeah, she fucking.
Yeah.
I felt like I was.
driving a Corvette right now. Shit.
Yeah, shout out my grandpa. My mom, when she had that Mustang, bro, like I felt like I was like in a race car every time. I was scared to be in that bitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the backseat. I was like listening to my little. I set my friends on fire and shit one night. I was like back there. I was like, God, and she be fucking. It probably when I was a child, it felt fast as fuck, and she would like be like cussing everyone out and shit. But yeah,
That's fire.
Yeah, dude, something fucking went up my butthole or something.
Oh,
but going back to the near-death experience thing, it happened like right down the road. I was a child. I was back when I was a fat skater, and me and a couple of my friends, we got picked up by their brother, and it was Aaron. Shout out Aaron. And
yeah, shut up, Aaron.
yeah, and
Brother,
he
follow me.
he was driving. we
Sorry, Alec.
we was
Yeah,
driving.
yeah.
We was driving down the road, like right here off the 210, whatever. And then he was like, "Y'all want to see something cool?" It was like an old ass hoopty truck, bro. Like, "Y'all want to see something cool?" And we're like, "Yeah, bro, sure." Turns off, takes out the key of the ignition. So we're like, the car's like running. That's the thing, right?
The engine's off, but you can still be moving.
Yeah, so he took the key out the ignition, bro, and we was fucking like we was swerving to the right and shit, and he dropped the key and he couldn't fucking like go, so we were like in the fucking dirt and shit, and we were like so close to fucking like going into like the ditch, like all the way back here, where all the construction's going on down there. It was crazy, bro.
Your mom is like pissed the fuck off right now.
No, for
Next time
real.
she sees Alex, like, hey, motherfucker.
Dude, like that.
Bro, you could die.
That's what I'm
Dead
saying.
ass, like,
Well, it was fine. We worked it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He found it in time, and we hit the
worked
brakes.
out.
Yeah, that shit was scary as fuck, bro. And then the other 2 times were just like me getting those car accidents, bro. I could have died. You know, like you think about it.
Oh yeah, you did.
Hey, little beer,
I forgot you got
He swore he could have went out the front.
benders.
He swore he could have went out the windshield.
bro. Those are the pearly gates.
You should
He ends up in the truck bed.
How you crashed last
No,
time.
for real. I just fucking smacked into that fucking old man, bro. I hate that motherfucker, bro. He fucking... Bro, fuck
Hey,
him.
calm down.
Every time we pass that
Hey, you
intersection,
smacked
the
into
door
him,
freaks
no?
out. Every time we
I
pass
accidentally, bro.
Ah.
So, I already said it on the pod, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro, he's an asshole, bro. He fucking scammed my insurance company out of $19,000, so fuck him.
Oh, you sued?
Yeah, he sued, but
He's like, I got
he
erectile
wasn't,
dysfunction now.
he wasn't
Your
hurt.
insurance company gonna be alright, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, I don't even fuck with him
They
no more.
might have been mad at you, bro, but they, oh shit.
Damn.
Come on.
Damn.
Are you
You
cut off, bro? Give me
It's
that.
all good, it's all good.
It didn't
Give me
even
that.
hit. It
Come on,
didn't even
man.
hit. It didn't even hit.
It's all good.
This is officially the worst pod ever.
No, for real.
Like, literally.
Oh,
It
yeah.
didn't get on the laptop, man, so it's too dropped.
The most hell pod. Sorry, Chris. We can't touch
Bro,
that.
this is
bro.
fucked.
I had
Sorry,
a near-death experience once.
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
Can
Give
you
me
get
that
that
towel.
off of
It's okay, dude. I'll just...
No,
Yeah, bro.
I'll just put
Where's
it
the towel?
Where you had it last? Oh, no, it's over there. But, go ahead and say it, Luis.
Everybody's like, no, it's fine. It's just all yours.
Yeah. So I was probably like
Where's the towel?
I was 16, and
No, it's not.
I was like really getting into basketball. And I was working out and shit, and it was really late, and we were in this little neighborhood called Blue Bonnet, and then once the sun came down, we all met up at this rock, this very specific rock, just to chill and shit.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, you hear this long bang. And, you see a guy just walking over there kind of like drunken. And it turns out it was this guy with a shotgun, and he had shot towards the grass. And then we all scattered, of course. I was always the last, but, you know,
Were you rapping?
we all ran.
I was
And we were
always
just
the
like, bullshitting around until the cops left, because a lot of cops came.
They have the
Yeah.
strawberries and berries on.
So then we were all scared, bro. We were all scared. We were just hooping and chilling. We weren't even smoking weed or nothing.
Yeah.
Not
yet.
No, not yet, right? So here's where it gets crazy. I like, being curious, I go near the where the cops are at, because I'm like, why are there a shit ton of cops unless something happened?
Yeah.
Turns out my friend, I can't say his name, but he was really, really good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And he told me, he's like, yeah, bro, we all have to stay outside because there's a dead body in my backyard. Dude, I remember when he said that shit, I was like, what?
Wait, so how did he die?
Oh, I don't know, something happened. He shot him, like, I don't know, they were like fighting, and as he was running, he shot him with the shotgun, and then I guess that like made him freak out, so he walked around the neighborhood and accidentally discharged it, and that's where we came in and called the cops. They're like, fuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see it? The body?
No, but I wanted to, man. Yeah. You
Stand
wanna
by me
see a
shit?
dead
I know, for
body?
real.
Stand by me shit.
Hell yeah.
That should probably change your
He
life
said it was
forever.
cold and pale.
Ugh.
He said it looked cold. It was so pale it looked cold. Just by seeing it.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah, so I guess that's near death, I guess.
Hey, that's the closest near death you gonna get.
Yeah.
And then I've already told the story, I think, but seeing that lady get ran over at
Golden
by
Chick?
the chicken spot, that's all. God damn it.
Oh, sorry.
By the chicken spot, getting ran over on a bike.
Did
That
she die
shit-
though?
No, but that shit, like, bro, not that my life was in danger, but just seeing that shit, it like, I was like, I just got cold. I was like, bro, they were going fucking like 40 miles an hour, bro, like 40 miles an hour getting hit on a bike, bro, like,
I saw
it was fucked.
true story. Just like I still remember the imagery in my head from that night. I was go to my girlfriend's house, and I was taking a left at a very well known light, and then I looked to my left, and I saw police were there, but I was like, I didn't know why the police were there. I looked to my left, and I just see on the ground a dead homeless man on the ground, and like I could look like directly in his eye. Like I was I had my hand on the like door, and I could just like see him as far as like where the wall's at.
Damn.
Like,
you're literally looking at him in his face.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh my god, I'm like the police aren't like covering him, or like even the firemen didn't cover him. Like I was like, dude, that's not like
That's not
just
okay.
cover this
For the
fool.
government, if you're
Yeah.
homeless, you don't matter.
What the fuck, for real? They were just alien. They were like, you know what?
You say move him?
Yeah, get him out of the road.
He's not in the room. No. Okay, you know where that light's at? There's that little concrete, the little.
Oh my
where
god, bro! I
homeless people
fucking
can
hate
be in.
y'all.
Just pass away on there.
Dude, a homeless guy almost stole my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to go meet up Thor and all of them to go to this place called Barber something.
Barbara Ellis.
Yeah. I was looking for a Barber logo too. And I got lost downtown Austin. I was really fucking mad, dude. I've never been that mad at them before.
I remember.
I was pissed.
I remember.
It's not that hard,
Dude.
dude. I don't know what you were freaking out about.
And you know the worst part about that? My phone wasn't working. My watch wasn't working. I didn't have any fucking maps to navigate. And I couldn't find the fucking parking garage that I parked my car in.
So you was traversing the...
I walked downtown Austin for 4.5 hours before I found my fucking
Was
car.
it nighttime?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were still partying the whole fucking time too.
Yeah,
Bro, because I texted you like twice and
Anyways,
you didn't respond.
I know.
over it. I'm over it.
Okay.
Didn't sound
But
like it.
You gotta
anyways,
carpool next time,
For
man.
real, bro.
earlier that night, there is like this bridge that has a shit ton of lights.
Yes.
Well, now it looks different now. But back then there was people chilling back there. And I saw cars parked there. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, I'll park here. Cause I'm like, I don't know where the fuck Barbara Ellis is at. It's way the fuck far away from it. Anyways, I pulled up and this guy's like I thought he was a valet or something. He approached me like it. He seemed like it. He was like, yeah.
He was wearing a vest too, right?
He was wearing a vest too.
Like, ass motherfucker.
Let me have your wallet and your keys.
Right. Where it caught me off guard is when I looked over, he didn't have any shoes on. So I was like, maybe this guy's not a
bad
valet.
pedals with your bare feet.
And maybe he gave his shoes to a homeless guy.
That was the beginning of my horrible night.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, nah. What were we talking about?
We were talking about near-death experience. Hank should share his if he has
for real.
Ooh.
one.
I got too many. I mean, I've had a few in cars.
Pass the mic to him, James, or put it in the middle. We'll get 5 mics soon, guys.
Sorry.
It's always like
Nah.
Is it
Probably the nearest death experience I have is running into a bear in Yellowstone.
oh shit, that's wild.
That's a bro story. Tell it.
Yeah, so I was just
That's a Leonardo DiCaprio
It was just
story.
me and my grandparents. They live in Wyoming, probably like an hour and a half from Yellowstone. And we drove up there for like the weekend. We rented like a cabin and shit. But I think it was either our first or second day in there, and we were just driving. There's only a few roads that go through it because it's mostly just wilderness, and that's because there's tons of animals, tons of wildlife. You're seeing elk, fucking bison off the side of the road, moose, tons of moose.
You are the prey in that area.
You are the prey. Yeah, they just released gray wolves back there too. There's like 3 or 4 packs of wolves running through Yellowstone now. I don't think they were back then though. But anyway, we're like driving down this like remote area of Yellowstone. There's no like rest stops anywhere near because it's like a whole top left chunk of the state of Wyoming that is Yellowstone. It's huge.
Shit, bro.
And I was like, I have to pee. So we stopped on the side of the road and my grandpa went out there with me. We walked probably like 20, 30 yards off the road to go piss on a tree or something. My grandpa's been hunting up there his whole life, so he's always got his eyes open for movement and shit.
Yeah, eyes peeled.
Yeah, exactly. So like right as I'm unzipping, he's like, Hank, get to the car, get back to the car right now. And so like my fucking pecker's out. I had to fucking throw that shit in there, zip up real quick. My pants aren't even buttoned. I start chopping, but I looked up like as I'm doing this and probably from here to maybe the ditch, big old fucking brown bear, like probably as tall as Christian at the shoulders, just stalking around in the woods.
Big, bro.
And he's like mangy and patchy too. There's like different.
So he was deranged,
dude.
bro.
Like I could like see the face of this bear. He's just skulking around.
The trap ass bear.
So I zipped my shit up and ran back to the car. It's funny too because my grandma, like as we're getting out of the car to get, like before all this shit, she's like, "Watch out for bears out there." And I was
Damn,
like,
You saw him, you
yeah.
For real.
So
That's wild.
bro, fucking knew.
That's probably the
Yellowstone's fucking scary, bro. Isn't that a fucking like
super volcano.
yeah, dude, that's fucking terrifying. Like one day, like literally the whole entire United States.
When it blows, you want to be right next to it because it's going to suck way worse when you're farther.
Really? Why?
Because you have a chance
Because
of living.
it's gonna start a whole like ice age, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's scary.
Can you inform
bro.
me about this?
Yeah.
Well, the ash that is produced last time Yellowstone went off, it covered all of western United States, so Texas,
Beautiful.
Arizona, New Mexico, and like all California, all that shit.
Tubbs and that shit?
No, this was the. Oh, you're thinking of Mount St. Helens.
Oh, that bullshit over there. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy too. It put like a meter of ash as far as my grandpa's house in Wyoming.
Where's that at?
Well, Mount St. Helens went off in Washington, so that's like up in the top corner. Wyoming's like a little.
So, alright, this might sound dumb. Did people die at St. Helens?
Mount St. Helens, yeah, a lot of people died. There was people like researching it beforehand, and they were like warning people, but there was people that had like houses up there, and they're like, "Oh, fuck that! This shit's not gonna blow in my life."
It was like another Pompeii, bro.
Exactly.
That
No,
shit's
exactly.
scary, bro.
And there was
Yeah, that's a good song.
there was like a whole team of people up there when it blew.
They were
Like,
like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
So there's
yeah,
some
they're like
documentary.
it happened, and then just static. Like the ash just took them. They
Oh,
were
I
on the
think I saw
mountain,
that.
bro.
I'm
Like
trying to-
Fuck.
I
What
watched
year was
a
that? What year
documentary
was
about
that?
it. That was like 1980, I think.
1980?
Yeah. So all of our parents were alive.
my mom said, she said that airplane that rocket that failed in the 80s or late 70s was like an American tragedy.
Oh, the Challenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
My
80s,
mom
the
said
space
that
shuttle.
my mom said that my grandma was crying. Why?
Didn't they put a teacher
was
in there?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a teacher in there.
Blew his ass up.
It was like it was a female, I think.
That's fucking crazy.
Dude,
bro.
that's wild.
It was like a commemorative mission. Like
Ronald
everybody
Reagan
was
did it?
excited about
Was
it.
this in the 80s, correct?
No, dude.
Yeah, it
this
was
guy-
like
Reagan?
86 or
Reagan?
something.
Reagan?
Jimmy
maybe,
Carter.
maybe Bush. Maybe Bush
Christian.
Senior.
like, it took 3 months to clean up.
Yeah, there was
Bush
also
brooms.
another one in like 2003 where
Right.
it blew up on re-entry over Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah, I barely got home with that.
And it took so long. Well, they noticed problems as they were in space, and they were like reviewing the footage on ground. There was like a piece of ice that fell off the rocket as they were going up.
Oh,
and it hit the wing of the space shuttle, and took off some of the heat shield. So like as they were coming back in, hey, it's not funny, man.
sorry.
Can't take him serious.
I'm being serious right now.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Keep
it
going,
was
keep
crazy.
going.
That was with Bush Jr. He was president.
Hey, shout out Junior.
He was like,
Yeah, bro.
this is an American tragedy.
Bro, I would be,
Now watch me hit
I
this golf
remember.
ball.
Dude, that shit was crazy.
Oh, go ahead, Thor. Go ahead.
I would just think about fucking Yellowstone, bro, because like we could be just chilling, bro, and the next moment we're, hey, the Dust Bowl's happening again,
Literally,
bro. Like,
James, you ain't gonna get
That's
no
like
double
Interstellar.
cheeseburgers in this bitch for a minute.
No, for
if that
real.
happens.
See, that's sorry, man. That's a lot. That's
You ready?
a one big thing we ain't ready for is, for
Sustainability for
I mean, our crops are already failing.
It's gonna be a repeat of the 1900s. I
yeah.
swear.
We're gonna
Probably in about like 20 years, half the population is gonna die in like a crazy war.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. I kind of believe that. I
true.
kinda-
Just keeping it real, right?
But,
Bro.
Hank, how's gonna? Oh, sorry,
Well, I
go
mean,
ahead.
like just saying, like
Question.
in the last century, hundreds of millions died at the hands of governments, whether
Yeah.
it be in war or oppressive
Yep.
genocide.
I
or
love
all
system
that.
of a down.
Yeah, we're getting in the thick,
In the thick
What
now.
do you think is gonna happen first?
the murky water.
It's very hard to judge, like you're saying, with the volcano and all that shit happening, and people are saying with global warming, it's gonna get
Nah,
too.
bro, it's not gonna
Well,
be. Well,
Is
yeah,
it gonna
finish
get
your
too?
question.
Is it gonna get too hot, or would you think an ice age is gonna happen before that happens?
Well, I don't know. I believe in global warming, certainly, but like, I look at like ice core studies and shit. Like, this is a phenomena that happens whether we're here or not.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know,
That's what I thought too. It's a part of
it's
the
a
Earth's cycle,
that's
right? Correct.
Hundreds and thousands of years. Correct.
There's nothing
yeah.
we can do to stop it. Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, we can try. We can, with human
Correct.
ingenuity,
Misinformation.
certainly we should be able to stop it if we.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a question of making it profitable.
There you go. Exactly.
That's literally all it boils down to is like how the fuck can we make? But there was that fucking who said something about that movie a couple weeks ago?
Don't look up. It's all about profit.
There you go. Yeah, it was like them trying to profit on the world ending and shit. That
Yeah.
shit's fucking. It's very true.
They
So-
profit on every disaster, bro. Like when they lost water in Corpus, and then Stripes was like,
Oh, yeah.
well, now it's $30 for a case of water
You're
bottles.
exactly right. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I went to go
Supply and
help.
demand, bro.
I went to go help one of my dad's homies, who passed away. His house,
R.I.P.
yeah, R.I.P. He was a good dude.
R.I.P.
His house, got blown away in, the hurricane that was over there in Rockport. We went to go help him literally pick up his house. I'm not playing with you. There wasn't, he was living with his neighbor was an older man who needed like help and care.
Right.
And he lived in a trailer and crazy how nothing happened with the trailer. Yeah. And so the old man was like, come chill with me. And he did. And so he literally helped take care of that old man until he died. And his family was like,
touching.
yeah, for real. And,
made me cry right now, bro.
And it's sad cause that year his son died.
Oh, well,
Anyway, he's a good dude, really good dude. But anyway, we went over there to help him pick up
he was probably ready after that.
Oh, bro,
I'm not going to speak for him.
We went to go help him pick up his house. It was so sad. Their whole thing was, if you can push any debris on the other side of the street, we'll pick it up. So literally, that was their policy. So we went and helped him literally with the tractor and like us with moving shit, bro. Just pick up his fucking house and move it to the other side of the street. See, it was sad and it was hard to do.
So
but as we're
we're
doing that shit constantly, the fucking what's that shit called? The Red Cross is coming by. Oh, dude, and I didn't want to be like this, but I know, especially this guy. They're literally like, oh, hey, your house just burnt down or fell apart. Here's some chicken fajitas and stuffed bell pepper and blah blah and this and that. And I'm like, bro, how are they gonna give them all this and just be like, sorry? I'm like, I'm sorry, but like if you could actually, if you could just save the money from this and actually help them just like move it themselves so they can just process the trauma of just losing their fucking house. I don't
want no fucking water.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't think this is really, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's helping them.
Like, it's a help, man. And like, I think you gotta realize, it's as simple as like,
they don't have the budget, dude. It's not
it's like look, I'm gonna say the best I can. It's like a school drive. I can donate a pack of pencils, but I can't give you a backpack.
You can bring in all the box tops you want, man.
Anyway, but
that's tight.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't even. Literally ADHD. I don't know how we got to this.
No, for real.
I don't know how we got to.
Yellowstone.
But anyway,
Red Cross be advertising like they do more though. Like they do more. Than
yes, exactly. Like,
but we don't know what really happens behind the scenes. That's why we can't do. Like, I'm telling you, we got it. Just because you see it on the media doesn't mean that's the only thing they're doing or all they're doing.
Well, that's
or the most they're doing.
It's also a double standard though.
Well, no, I get it. So like, I mean, there's like a lot of things like.
What about the asbestos trailers at Katrina?
Oh, come on,
investigate that. Viewers, look it up.
It's crazy as fuck.
Shout out Zach.
I'm ready to get.
I don't know nothing about this subject.
I know a lot.
Thor, can you tell me about this?
Okay. So,
and what's the title of the story?
That's like
the title of the story.
What's the title of the story?
Okay, so
exactly.
So it's the Hurricane Katrina fallout. So it was like a couple days, weeks after the U.S. government decided, hey, oh man, these people lost their fucking homes. Let's put them in. Let's
real quick before you get into this like explanation. Did you know that Chris Kyle claimed to have?
Yep.
Chris Kyle.
I know this.
Chris Kyle claimed to have shot looters in Katrina in the fallout.
Oh, yes, I heard about that.
And
dude, he was sick.
He was kind of a crazy guy.
I heard he was like racist. He was shoot.
I rest in piss, Chris Kyle.
I respect his service, but that guy was kind of a killer.
Let me
Bradley.
I believe it.
There is also a story that the day he got killed, he was like bullying,
talking shit about the guy that killed him.
Yeah, he was bullying him.
Before we go on this,
anyway,
Chris Kyle, if you're a piece of shit outside of service, anything you did in service, I don't give a fuck about.
Correct.
Bradley Cooper, cool.
No, yeah.
Bradley Cooper, you're alright. But Chris Kyle, fuck you.
Okay, so what happened to him?
Okay, going back to the Hurricane Katrina fallout. So FEMA, which is, I don't know who funds them, the U.S. government, I guess.
Yeah.
They were saying, okay, let's help these people out. Let's put them in some temporary homes until their homes either get rebuilt or they get new houses or whatever the fuck. So they've designed these trailers. There was like tens of thousands of trailers, and were spread across like dry areas of Louisiana and some like Mideast.
There was surplus that they had lying around.
So they basically just jacked off onto these fucking trailers and fucking sent them out, bro. They
made them so quick, so cheap.
Yeah, they didn't inspect it. They didn't health inspect any of them. They didn't like no one like approved of anything. They used asbestos in all of the installation and like the ceilings and stuff like that. And just,
some of them are moldy as fuck.
Yeah, some of them are old parts, moldy parts. Everything was falling apart and shit. And I guess you could kind of use the angle like they just wanted to get someone in the house.
They were trying to help.
Yeah, they were trying to help, but they fucking killed. They gave people it gave
cancer.
A lot of people who
lived in those houses they got cancer. There's a documentary, James,
And
where
like
this guy
15, 20
goes
years, you're gonna hear
to
about a
random
settlement
parts of
for it.
America, especially oil fields, where you find a lot of them. You can still find those trailers if you look up the VIN number. He has a list of all the VIN numbers that were made during this time period and all the ones that match up. He has a list of them, so he will just randomly go to trailer parks, and if he sees one, he's like, oh fuck, and he'll ask the people like, hey, can I look at y'all's trailer, and then looks at it, and is like, oh fuck, y'all living in an asbestos home, and then they're like, in the documentary, like, oh, my grandma died in this trailer, like, that's great, and like, from whatever type
What's
of
this
cancer.
film called?
Lymphoma. I
Can't
think,
remember.
is
I saw it on YouTube.
We'll put it right here.
asbestos
But
related.
Yeah.
on some real shit, I know that's how my great-great-grandpa, no, my great-grandpa on my mom's side passed away with asbestos because they're building homes. And with
Insulation and shit.
they're building homes with asbestos.
Yeah.
And I never knew my grandpa was like a big dude, like buff and shit.
Yeah.
I just knew him as a small, older man, like very small.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, bro, it's literally what it does to your body. It's like a cancer to your body.
Yeah.
So in these fucking ceilings, I think that's where it's like made with, right? In the like the popcorn shit. Or?
Well, no, it's in the
Not saying I
insulation
live in this,
that
but-
goes in
Between the
the
walls.
walls and in the
His
ceiling,
bed's right
or
over there.
above the ceiling in the attic.
Oh, okay.
In the event of a disaster, what happens? Like, say right here there's a tornado and this little house is gone.
Bro, that's how that shit was in fucking, dude, right in Round Rock. That shit was crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
What
dude.
now? What now? Like, who helped?
No,
what?
what-
I don't
I'm
have-
fucked.
Let me
You're
ask you
fucked,
something.
yeah, that's just
Let me ask you something.
What?
Weather alert comes on your phone right now. Tornado about to touch down in 15 minutes.
Yeah. And what are you gonna do?
What do you do?
You're going run in that ditch,
No,
bro.
dude, run in that ditch.
That's what you're taught. You
Put
gotta
a car,
get lower.
Put cars over the ditch. We hide underneath the ditch.
That's not a
Yeah,
bad idea.
your truck, for sure.
Until a fucking snake comes in
Put the
there.
Corvette over the
Right.
ditch.
Yeah, first bottoms out.
Bro,
Yeah, but like, how do you get reimbursed for anything? You don't, right? That's it.
Yeah.
You really
It's
don't.
gone.
Don't get me wrong. There's, like you said, there's FEMA. There's all these people that come by and like people that if they can find like an appraisal on your house, they might like, or insurance company might give you what it was worth, but
Might.
very rarely a lot of
So,
those people
when
didn't
did
have
that happen?
insurance.
When the government paid out people's houses?
That's what
I got a story for that. So
Before you even answer,
I know for
So,
real. Thanks, Jimmy. Go ahead.
in Onion Creek area of Austin, when it flooded in
put the mic
2014,
towards you.
when it flooded in 2014 in the Onion Creek
There you
area,
go.
people got paid out because the city knew that, hopefully I'm saying this story right, the city knew that they were in the flood zone, but homes were still sold, homes were still built, so
They
they
did.
got paid out for market value.
How much was that?
Well,
Whatever the appraisal.
this
was.
woman I knew, or no, her house sold for like, close to like 800.
1,000?
Yeah, but the
Shit.
government totally paid them out.
Yeah, $800.
Sorry. I'm a drunk ass. That's wild.
But man, like, I feel for like the people, that like, nah, let's be serious.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Let's be serious.
I can't be serious.
I just can't take you serious. Anyway, go ahead.
Go.
I feel for the people, when you see, or even when you hear stories like, my house burnt down, or
Yeah, that shit's the worst.
like,
You can never.
no, dude,
prepare
I'm
for
not
that.
playing like, oh, the gas pipe blew up,
Dude,
my
for
brother,
real.
and he's 30 degrees.
Those sad ass
Like
stories.
hearing shit like that, I'm like,
That's
God,
a misfortune, bro. Like, that shit just happens to whoever the fuck, bro.
dude. And that's a scary thing. You don't know that's gonna happen to you.
Those sad ass stories to where, especially whenever like families go to sleep and somebody left the stove on and nobody wakes up, and then all of a sudden
then
somebody
just-
finds them,
nobody-
a whole family dead in a
Nobody
fucking.
wakes up.
Yeah. I remember one
That
time.
almost happened to me.
Very good friend of my mom's, her kids, literally the same type of shit happened, like a storybook fucking type shit. One of the little kids was like fucking with the stove, didn't tell anybody, left it on, like didn't know what he was doing, and he was a true child, like didn't know what he was doing, left it on. They all went to sleep, and the mom like woke up because she was like struggling to breathe, and fucking like stopped it, yeah,
Dang.
and was like, what the fuck?
See,
Yeah.
that's just like little accidents, bro. Like
Yeah.
that could like change
You
the
didn't
trajectory
mean
of
it.
everyone's
You
life.
didn't mean it
Like she smelt it. She was like, "Oh, I smell gas." Like what the fuck? And was like, "Oh, fuck!" And like went and at first thought she did it, but like she pressed them and then
There's
she started
a-
crying and was like, "Oh no."
man,
Fuck.
Yeah.
Going back to the mobile home thing. Sorry, James. Were you about to say something?
He's gonna say,
not
"I'm
trying to
gonna-"
bring down the situation, but like, you don't know how quick shit smokes till you're burning something in your house and you realize, dude, it's sensitive of the whole fucking house.
Okay.
No, for real, like,
Did you almost burn down your house?
no. Like, I'm
We were
just
talking about
saying.
booting, I think.
No,
Yeah,
you
we were told that
burn
story.
some rice or something, and it's stinking up the house really bad. You can literally see the smoke.
Like, imagine if like an actual
Or even,
flame.
yeah, you're just like cooking some
Yeah.
shit. And
So
we've done that
a
before.
crazy thing
Yeah,
about
open up a window.
Yeah.
a crazy thing about these like double wide mobile home shits, like, so there's like an option where underneath, like, you can like strap down the house, so in case of a natural, like a tornado or
shit.
hurricane, the structure will still stay intact. Granted, like, your windows will be fucked up and whatnot, but it depends. Like, it's like these anchors. It's like anchors in a boat. So you anchor it down.
Y'all
So
got
that
anchors?
I have no idea. Probably not, honestly. But I'm just saying, somehow, like, the newer models and shit, like, be doing shit like that.
glue it.
Ever since got fucking squashed by a
See,
mobile
yeah,
home.
I was thinking about that. You told that
Dude.
story, right?
Damn, bro. So there's this guy named who got us evicted from the fucking house. Fuck. Anyways, yeah.
He was. What did you
Yeah.
say? He was moving a house and it
Right.
fell on him.
So that fucking that neighborhood Blue Bonnet where I almost got fucking shot at.
Yeah.
And they evicted us because we drew penises on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Call back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the one who told on us, and like what does Willie do in The Simpsons? He's the groundskeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the groundskeeper.
Willie.
And this motherfucker was like drunk as fuck. I guess he was going through it, and he was lifting the corner of a house so you can even out the mobile home. I'm not even going to get into it, but the jack fell and the whole corner of the mobile home right on him. And
That's real life, Christian.
That was the end of.
That goes down to misfortune,
damn.
bro. Like, you could die like any type of way, bro. Like, that's so fucked.
1,000 ways to die, man.
Exactly.
What's the most? All right, this is gonna be a hard.
We already
one.
talked about. I already know. Like,
So what's
Alright.
like someone you know, or even a story of someone you know, you heard the way how they passed away, and you're just like,
damn.
oh my god, like how, why? Not like an average heart attack, but I'm talking like
I think
1,000 ways
I
to
think
die.
I told this story and it's fucked because on some like meant to be shit, James, it had to have been meant to be. I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna say who it was, but like just out of respect, but this person was with his wife going to a Christmas party. I think I already told the story. He was going to a Christmas party. He had a best friend on Facebook that messaged him and was like, he hadn't talked to this kid in a year, but it was like his best friend, like a really good friend of his. And, it'd be like literally like Sam. Like
Yeah.
Sam hitting you up. Y'all ain't talked for like 5 to 10 years because y'all been
Right.
married and other shit.
Right.
Like,
Very good
but
friend.
literally went to go see him and was like, anyway, Facebook, it was like, hey, I'm in town, we should hang out. And he's like, oh, alright, maybe. He said that when they were kids, up to no good, drinking, smoking, act crazy.
Yeah.
Like homies.
And he was past
Anyway.
that life.
Anyway, yeah, exactly. So he was like, I don't know. And his wife was like, y'all should go. Like, it's your friend. We should go. And he's like, but we're going to this Christmas party. And she's like, after the Christmas party, see what he's doing. Maybe we can stop by. All right, fuck it. On the way home, he's like, they're leaving San Antonio, going back to where they live. And she's like, you don't want to, that's the exit. You don't want to exit? And he's like, nah, it's fine. We can go home. And she's like, you sure? He's like, fuck it. And so he exits and like, they go to the house. And obviously they're hanging out. Miss you. Oh, they get all drunk and they're like, oh, we're bros and da. They used to ride, dirt bikes and 4-wheelers and shit. He's like, I still have 2 in my garage because he had just moved back in with his mom. He's like, I have 2 in my garage. You want to ride them? They're all drunk. He's like, fuck yeah, I want to ride. Dude, they're on them late as fuck, 2 or 3 in the morning. Obviously should not be on fucking motorcycles, revving up and down the block. Both of them like just going crazy.
At
One gets on the
night.
other end. Exactly. One gets on the other end and they're
This
going
shit got me at the edge of my seat, bro.
fucking collide in the middle of the fucking street. Just bah! Like
Each other?
head on, dude. Yeah. And they fucking both died. Like literally just like, pop, like, dude, just fucking died.
Whenever I hear shit like that, I always like imagine it slow in my head. Like,
Oh, dude,
I'm
like,
like,
and
imagine this scenario.
literally-
Imagine the impact of their bodies together.
Oh, dude, it fucked me up whenever I heard about the way he died because this guy, he was a really good dude. Like, really fucking good.
It always
like,
happens
really
to the
cool.
nicest dudes, bro. I'm telling you.
Like,
Right.
I can't express to you how much as a kid, you ever have like somebody that like makes you feel like an adult in a way to where like they don't make you feel like a kid? That's how he treated me and I always like appreciated that. He
brother's
never
friends.
once talked down to me, never once made, and I was like, even, he was way older than me, like our dad's age, but never once like,
Never little bro to you.
yeah, I was like, bro, like, oh, like, what's up? Yeah, I was like, oh, anyway.
yeah,
sorry.
dude, that's
I'm sorry
that's
to talk about
wild, bro.
It hurt. It really did whenever I found out he died, but like I said, just finding out the way he did die, I was like,
It makes it worse,
what
bro.
the
Yeah.
fuck?
yeah.
There
Like
be-
literally I thought car crash.
That
And I was
boils down
close,
like
but-
that, like to like not like going to the final destination theory and shit. Like wherever you go, like however you try to change shit, like whenever it's your time, bro, like it's just gonna happen no matter how it. They're gonna make it happen, no matter which way it is, you know. And that's fucked. That's horrible, bro.
He made that split-second decision to take that exit.
That's what I'm saying. And the person that his significant other was like literally up for, I think, almost like a day, like if not two, was just like crying and was like, "Why did I let him exit? Why did we fucking even go?"
That was a beautifully told metaphor, Christian.
Why did I let him exit?
That shit was great.
Did anyone else have anyone like story like that?
I was thinking about churros.
I don't think I want to talk about mine. Mine's probably like a little more deep than that.
Say it.
No, I mean, it's just,
if you don't want,
like you don't want to share it. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when this little kid got killed when I was in second grade.
Shit, I remember one.
Yeah, his name was Daniel, and he got fucking shot on the trampoline. He was jumping on the trampoline, and some guy was like shooting, practicing, and accidentally misfired. Like, I'm not accidentally
was
misfired,
he like
but
far away?
Far enough, I guess, but enough to catch him. And he was just jumping. Think of this little fucking first grade kid just jumping and
boom.
fucking horrible.
That is fucking crazy, bro. Like back when I was a child, there was a kid like a grade like under me or two under me, and then he had like cancer and he died. Like, and like we're all like, we put like a little memorial thing at our elementary school and shit.
That's weird as a kid trying to process something.
Yeah,
like
cause I'm
that.
like 10,
so it's weird as
no more, bro.
it's not weird anymore, bro.
He's
That's
so young.
It's
like,
too
that
common.
doesn't happen to young people.
But back then it didn't happen like that though.
Dude, fuck back to school.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, the traffic is horrible. When you're an adult and you're not in the school part and you're an adult, fuck that traffic. Oh my god.
I was dealing with that shit today.
My bad, I cut you off.
Yeah, you're
good. Shit was fucking.
It's just like, back then, like, whenever, like, someone died or something, like, crazy happened like that, like, it was a crazy big deal. Like, but nowadays, it's like, it's just another day, bro, because that shit happens too much.
I never even told none of y'all this story, man. This is, like, a really sad story, and it just reignited my brain.
Yes, sir.
So I was in kindergarten, and I remember it, like, perfectly. There was this kid, unfortunately I don't remember his name, but, like, we're good friends. And, this is in Austin. Like, really good friends. I just remember he always had to fucking, like, sit out during recess. He had, like, asthma.
Oh, okay.
And, but dude, what was weird is, like, I remember this kid, like, we were just, like, really cool, like, kids, like, you know, good friends.
Yeah.
And, dude, just, like, I remember going to school one day, everyone's, like, crying. I was like, you know, just me. It's just, like, my own business. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Obviously, I see people are crying. And bro, that kid passed away in his sleep. Dude, he stopped breathing. And like, but like, we're like good friends enough to like, I mean.
It impacted you?
Yeah, like going, like bathroom buddy, but I can't remember crying because I was like, I think I was just too young to understand what death was.
Yeah, dude. And it's a weird thing to process.
One thing I do remember was, going to the funeral. And like, I was like, dude, like, everyone from school is here. And dude, I honestly, like I said, I can't remember his name, so I can't claim a huge relationship at all, you know, it was kindergarten. I mean, God bless the parents. But yeah, man, like, to still have that memory, because I remember he was like a dark looking, you know, Hispanic kid with like brown curly hair. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I remember.
That's all you know.
That's all I know. And
I mean,
like,
also that was like 18 years
No, don't get me wrong. I could, like, if I saw him like right in front of me, I'd be like, oh damn, it's that kid.
Yeah.
Like, I still remember the face. But,
I get it.
Yeah, man, it was just like, I think it was one of the first times I dealt with death, but I didn't like really feel it, you know?
Did y'all ever cry at funerals? Y'all ever cry?
Yeah. Funerals suck, man.
I've never, bro.
Not until it was somebody that was my friend.
Exactly.
As a kid, when Nana died or grandma,
I didn't cry, bro.
I didn't know how to process that. I was 7, and like you know, we'd only seen like she had nicknames for me. We went over, but it was just like as a kid, I don't know. You know,
as simple as it gets. Yeah.
When did you first process death? Like, what was that like? That we are going to where
damn, we get deep.
I gotta sorry, go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
I have a crazy story to tell you.
Yeah, so my brother, he had I'm sure he wouldn't mind me talking about this, but my brother had a friend that was my brother had a friend that was his age, and freak accident. Like he fucking, I don't know if he was drinking or drinking and driving or whatever. I don't know what happened, or maybe asleep or whatever. But he fucking crashed into a fucking light post and he died. And that was like my brother's like. That was like y'all too, bro. Yeah,
Day one, homie.
What grade was he in?
Sorry,
my brother was like.
All due respect, Mark.
He was in high school.
He was a sophomore, I think.
Yeah,
Shout out Marshall. But and it like it fucked him up bad, bro. Like bad. And I was like, damn, like what the fuck? Like,
Wow.
But like it was like. So I never really cried at funerals, but like I did like tear up at that one because like
you hurt for your brother.
Yeah, I felt like it was like an empathic like response, I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
It's crazy you say that.
Like
I've thought about that before.
Yeah.
Like losing one of y'all, like literally somebody from the chat. Like, oh, bro, that would hurt.
Yeah,
Really
that
bad.
shit crazy. Like and like seeing him like upset and hurt made me like, and seeing all these people like you said about that kid in kindergarten, like all the whole school, pretty much all of like Hayes was there, bro. Like they was fucking. Telling stories like over and over and over again and shit, and I was like, "Damn, bro."
But
that
you know
sad,
but that's the good thing that you can take away from death and shit like that is that everybody comes together to remember and tell those stories.
Right.
Yeah,
and they live on in those stories.
Boy, we got plenty.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they will never really die as long as somebody is there to tell that story of them,
Yeah, exactly.
and that's what matters.
Right.
Yeah.
What was your story?
I have two of them. It's crazy because I remember the first two times, and I was talking to Ashley about this pretty recently. The first two times I remember like truly processing death. Very weird, and I already know you're gonna laugh, but it's the truth. One Monday night, my parents were like, "Hey, son," or like, "Can we talk to you?" And it's like 6 o'clock. I'm like, "WWE's about to fucking start what?" They're like,
Oh hell! I already know where's it going.
Eddie Guerrero died, and I was like, "What?" And they were like, he didn't. They were like,
is this a prank?
I was so confused. Just like wrestling. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean he died? And they were like, no, like he went to sleep and he never woke up. Or that's what they told me. Like he went to sleep and he just never woke up.
It was cocaine induced, bro.
No, that's what they say, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was fucking heart attack. Yeah, but but I remember my parents telling me, this is why you don't do drugs, son, at a young age.
Yeah,
and
bro,
I was like,
they was preaching that shit.
yeah,
cocaine
but he never
increases
died
your
like that.
likelihood
Yes, but
for
he
a
never.
heart attack.
Anyway, but I didn't
80
cry.
times
I remember watching
drink at
the
same
WWE
time.
thing. They talked about it, and then that was really it. And I didn't cry. And then a year later,
It hit you.
He really
no,
don't.
fucking or not. Was it a year?
Oh.
or two? Chris Benoit.
His bestie.
My mom like same thing. Like sits me down and is like, Chris Benoit died, and I remember
That was a dark
I started
time.
like getting teary eyed, and I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Bro," because I was like such a, especially at the time, whenever he was like, bro, Chris Benoit was the shit around that time,
Dude,
and they're
he was
playing,
the goat.
and not only that, but the way they did that Monday Night Raw, to where, and if viewers, if you ever want to just watch something crazy, they're just, I don't even think you could probably find that episode. I bet it's not on.
They
anything.
took it off, bro. They don't fuck with him.
They got, anyway, Monday night, they were in Corpus Christi, I think it was, and they were like, we were gonna have a show for y'all, but Chris Benoit died, we're gonna have a memorial. So they sit wrestlers down, they interview them and talk to them, and people just like crying and telling their stories about Chris Benoit, and then they did like a montage, I remember like showing from him being a kid to like him wrestling to him winning the fucking WrestleMania, the belt and all that shit. And bro, like,
To him,
and you know what song it was? I'm never gonna forget.
Yeah, for real.
If I traded it,
There was this.
that's the montage, bro, and I was crying.
Me and Jason,
bro. I
because
was
like
crying my
there was a
fucking eyes
song.
out.
There was a song that was
Incubus?
playing at a Eddie Guerrero's. It was either like a fan made memorial about him or whatever. It was like I'm here without you, baby, and I still
Oh my God.
like the shine. It was shine,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
But yeah, that like I was like,
No.
damn, bro. I was crying in my eyes. I was like, no,
Dude, like,
I think that's really cool how your parents like sat you down though and
Oh,
talked
yeah.
to you about
My
that.
mom was
and, like they
still out of
stayed, they
tune in that,
stayed
bro.
informed about
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what was going on.
out of tune.
And
like,
it's crazy because, and I think I told y'all this too, I didn't find out what he did and how he died until I was literally like a grown ass fucking man. Like literally I was like, I'm not even playing with you, fucking Zach was probably the one who like,
told you.
told
Sat you
like
down?
literally was like,
He's
yeah,
the one
bro.
that sat you down?
Hey, yeah, bro.
He's
Hey, him and Matt. Yeah, bro. He killed his fucking kids and then he killed himself, bro. It was crazy. Look, here's a 2-hour video about it on YouTube.
here's the creepy pasta.
literally.
That sounds. I mean, that's what happened to me too.
Yeah, but I was like, I remember finding that out as a older teenager. I was like still in shock. Like I was like, bro, what?
So who was that like first famous person that like really like not impacted you, but like Like whenever they died, you were like, oh shit,
Oh,
like
Kobe?
mine was definitely Michael Jackson, bro.
I feel bad. I ruined somebody's life the day he
no
died.
Michael Jackson.
I mean, I
ruined somebody's life.
I like
I didn't really
Ruined it.
care. Like I didn't care too much about it, but like whenever it happened, I was like, damn, like he was like, he's been that guy for like 40 years. You know what I mean? 2009, I
You
was summer
ruined
camp.
someone's life, Christian?
Thank you, Luis. Yeah, pretty much. I remember being on my phone and just like jokingly saying, "Oh shit!"
I didn't hear what he said.
I said, "Oh shit, Kobe died." This older black gentleman next to me, what? I was like, "Oh, well, it says it on Twitter." And he's like, and he gets on his phone,
Did he
and not
even
even
work?
like, bro, not even 20 minutes later, I'm getting the fuck out of here. He got up and just left, bro, and I was like, oh, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said.
Did he ever come back to work?
No,
Bro,
fucking
Honestly, it took me a minute to
Dang.
see him. Like I think he was a big fan because I know he liked basketball and shit. He'd always be talking about like, Chris, you see the game between blah blah blah, whatever teams. I'm like, no,
The
no.
Celtics and the Raptors.
Yeah,
We talked
literally.
about
I'm
that
like,
He was
We
a
talked
huge
about Kobe.
deal.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I felt bad because
Even outside of basketball, like
He was like John Cena of basketball, bro.
Hell yeah,
He was.
dude. John
He was
Cena.
a Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan.
in comparison to
He was a Hulk Hogan of basketball.
Yeah, for real.
bro, he joined the NBA out of high school, bro. Like how many people can say that shit?
That is crazy.
Think
I
him
know
and just
I know
LeBron.
dick about sports, bro, but I know he did a lot of shit. So that's all I know.
You know, celebrity death that really affected me.
yeah.
I'm joking with you.
None of them affect me. I fucking hate
I mean,
everybody.
this one, like, okay, Michael Jackson, crazy. Prince,
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
They televised that shit.
let's just be real. Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
alright.
Alright.
But when Anthony Bourdain died, man, don't talk to me.
We can get into that if you want.
Don't talk to me.
Hank
Don't
got a
talk
lot
to
to
me.
say about
We
that.
can
I
get into that.
don't
We can
know.
get into that.
I didn't know who he was up until maybe
Sad.
like 2 years ago.
You didn't see him
He
on
didn't
TV or anything?
die. He
Dude,
died.
my parents
I never
would watch
watched
him all
any
the
of his
time.
shows. I would be upset if like Gordon Ramsay died.
Yeah.
That shit would fucking hurt my soul.
I mean, it's gonna happen.
gonna
We're gonna
happen.
see it. We're gonna see it.
I
Like,
don't know. What if he outlived us?
no, I mean, I don't know, maybe, bro, but like it's just we're gonna see a lot of people fucking die, bro.
Gordon Ramsay picked heel for his whole life.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna see how many people that we saw die coming up
See,
to now.
What affects me is when I see people get taken out.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's tell the story.
Isaac Cappy for sure.
Oh yeah, damn. We
R.I.P.
can get. Yeah, we can talk about it a little.
Yeah,
bit.
let's fuck it. Let's go.
I don't-
Hour 12. Fuck it.
Who
We'll
cares?
go
Let's
hour
go, let's
30.
go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're
I'm
Real
not
about
gonna
to
podcast
conspire
listeners.
about Trevor
All
Moore,
20
but
of
dude,
them.
when Trevor Moore died,
Dude, yeah.
Hey, Hank, who's Trevor Moore?
he was the
whitest
kids you know. He was like a comedian.
Oh, yeah.
And he would do like conspiracy theory sketches. Like one of my favorites is he goes into like a classroom full of kids
She was
and he
so
starts
funny,
talking
bro.
about it, or talking to them, and he's like, "Hey kids, do you know about 9/11? Well, look at these secondary blasts in the building. Looks like bombs to me."
Yeah.
And he's like, "You know about the Skull and Bones Club? Well, George Bush Jr. had to jack off in front of his dad to get in."
Yeah, dude, he was very controversial. Like even like back when I was a child, like that shit was like he would be talking about. It was like
Hilarious,
surface level, like haha, funny, like dumb shit, but like there was like a message behind each one.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like there was like a
George Bush Jr. jacked off in front of
yeah, no, like for like
Deeper
it's just
This is really
and then
deep.
I listened to the Joe Rogan episode with him. I don't want to like put in misinformation, but like I listened to the Joe Rogan episode with him, and they're talking about like how people dying and like how like someone died by falling, and then I'm pretty sure that's how Trevor Moore ended
That's how
up
he died.
passing away.
because he was found dead like outside on his front yard,
yeah.
like, on the ground.
Yeah,
Like there's like this like okay, so I'm gonna get into this real quick. So there's this like I don't know how to say it, like so they call it like that heart attack gun that like
yeah, the CIA. heart
yeah,
attack
so either
gun,
I don't know how they use it though. You know, do they go up to you like right there, or like they like
That's
is it
a Men
a
in
long
Black
range
shit.
thing? You know what I mean?
yeah.
But like it like sends you into cardiac arrest like
That's cool.
seconds like pretty much yeah. So
Yeah.
conspiracy theorists talk here. We do not condone or agree with all of these things, but some of them are kind of
This
true.
is just
But
the word.
yeah, this is just the word that's going around town. So disclaimer. So
Yeah.
they think that like the people that like they overdosed or whatever, all this shit, or like
Robin Williams,
like Robin Williams, Billy Mays.
asphyxiation.
Yeah.
So it's like Billy Mays.
Yeah.
He had his head on the plane. He died. Like
So
how does
they
that
said-
happen? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right, great salesman.
So cardiac arrest gun, like that shit has been the talk of the town for like since all these people were dying and shit. Like the Chester Bennington and all that shit. Like that
Well,
shit's
yeah, that's a rabbit hole because there's the theory that John Podesta is his father,
Yeah,
his
dude.
biological father.
That
And if
is
you
wild.
look at them side by side, bro,
Right. This isn't gonna be no conspiracy theories.
What about-
We'll keep it cute.
Corrupt
What about
misinformation.
Avicii?
Yeah, he was cool with Chris Cornell and which is weird, right? Avicii being cool with Chris Cornell.
He's really cool with Mike
Chester
Posner
Bennington.
too.
And Mike Posner, yeah.
I get a good feeling.
That guy was cool with Chris Cornell.
Yeah, he was. They were buddies. They made
Chris
it.
Cornell was like,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had like a song or a remix together. Hold on, let me
it's
see.
crazy.
But yeah, dude, that shit is fucking wild. Hold on, let me see.
They're coming after Skrillex next.
For real, bro.
He had to lay low for a
You know
while.
who they're probably gonna kill?
Skrillex.
Nah.
How you make that music, huh?
I don't
Sounds like CIA.
You know, I can't even say it because I don't want to speak it into existence. I don't want to say it. Never mind.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
Well, you already started, bro.
Yeah, you literally already
Yeah,
started.
you gotta say it.
You know,
What, man?
Hurry up,
I can
fool!
see.
Speak
I can
that
see
misinformation, son.
some slick shit happening to a very powerful man that like says like, nah, I wouldn't say powerful by the tongue. Like,
Okay,
you know,
wait.
he says a lot of real shit.
Powerful by
I can
the
see.
tongue.
I can see Kanye getting taken out by.
Yes,
the government.
honestly, I've always thought the same thing. Every time he says some crazy real shit, like, dude, on his Rogan,
He's asking for it,
He
bro.
thinks
Yeah.
that too. He was like, there's somebody trying to kill Bob Marley in my.
he said that shit. He was like, I'm not. He's like, every time I go to the hospital, I'm like, what are y'all giving me? What do y'all do? Like, what do y'all?
Yeah.
He's like, if I have to go,
I
he's like,
would
I'm
too,
Well, that's
bro.
like Michael Jackson, bro. He was
bro,
a doctor.
yeah.
That
Dude, you
killed
see
him.
that list that Michael Jackson had of all the drugs he takes in a day, bro?
It was a
You're here,
doctor.
bro. That shit is fucking crazy.
No, dude. Like, I
fucking
could see.
kids, tiresome.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like he was high as a bitch, like 24/7.
No wonder he was like,
Elvis too. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Woo!
And
Mama.
Hank Williams Senior.
Hey, it's my boy.
I've been thinking about like all
Named
the
after
musicians
him.
that died in airplanes or
In the night
helicopters.
skies and
The
shit.
day the music died.
Dude, the day the music died.
Buddy Holly and Richie Valenzuela.
Richie Valens, yeah.
And
That was
the
my
Big
birthday.
Boppa, everybody forgets about the Big Boppa.
Really?
yeah,
And
1959.
then Leonard Skinner, half fucking Leonard Skinner died in the airplane.
Kobe
Aaliyah died.
Kobe died.
Aaliyah?
Aaliyah. Kobe.
Jenny Rivera, if you don't know who that is a Mexican fucking icon.
Thought it was somebody
They
who went to
still
school with.
talk about her.
I was like,
You
she
know,
died.
Waylon Jennings was supposed to be on that
Yep.
flight.
It was, yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, with Leonard Skinner?
No, the day the music died.
Thank God.
Buddy Holly?
With Buddy-
Waylon Jennings is that old?
Dude, he opened up for them, yeah.
Dude,
I
he
think
made
was
that
in-
song. Oh, Don McLean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made that song. He made that song. Christian, what's so funny about someone dying? Stop laughing.
American Pie, bro.
American Pie.
What's the guy who sang that song? Dom McClure.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh yeah, he died in a helicopter crash.
Really?
Yeah, they were leaving a jazz festival. He fucking died.
What?
His
That's
brother.
why they have a statue
His
of
brother
him.
wrote.
Oh.
His brother wrote a fucking song. I remember, like, because I investigate. I love Stevie Ray Vaughan. It's a very hidden thing. He's one of my
You know all
guilt
the
studs.
Stevie
Hey, good
Ray
spot.
I
Vaughan
do. I know a
lore.
lot of shit. His brother wrote a song about the whole thing happening. Like,
Oh wow.
His brother?
yeah, his brother did. Jimmy Vaughan.
Yeah,
Jimmy
ever,
Vaughan.
How'd you talk to him?
It's a song. Like,
bro.
I looked it
You
up.
Oh,
Like, I
I
looked
thought
it.
you met
What
him.
about-
I mean, it probably wouldn't be hard to find. Like,
What about
to meet
Vince
him.
Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn and Stevie Ray Vaughan. They're brothers.
Vince Vaughn plays Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Dude, that'd be fucking cool.
Dude, that would be fucking fire. Remember
I don't know why I feel like that could work.
Eric Clapton's kid? I mean, up until recently people know, but when Eric Clapton's kid died, that shit was crazy.
Oh,
You died in a
yeah.
plane too?
No, dude,
Might as well have.
Eric Clapton, yeah, he fell off like a ginormous
It's like a
fucking
50 story.
tower.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
type
yeah.
shit.
Dude, this little 2-year-old boy ran through a window because it was so clean.
It was like more than 20 levels, dude. 20 levels.
Dude, yeah.
And,
I remember
and
that.
it just broke and
Yeah.
And Eric Clapton made the song "Tears in Heaven," which
For
is
his son,
amazing.
yeah. That's every my mother wants that sang at her
yeah.
fucking funeral.
You think you're
Like,
copyrighted, so we
my
put that as
dad
the
wants to
song?
play
No,
Love
let's
Part
put it
2
on.
by her.
Damn.
where they jam
With the-
bum
with the
bum
dance
bum
song.
bum
Yeah,
bum.
for
That shit's
Okay.
hard. Yeah, that shit is hard.
Goodfellas.
Yeah,
You already
that shit's
know.
hard.
Damn, bro, but then, so all these people, that's like going back to misfortune thing, like everyone died in a plane crash and shit, but we got Willie Nelson here, like 99 years old.
Because he
fucking-
smokes that fucking pot and he stays his ass on the
He's
bus.
on
That's
his
why.
last leg.
Hey, but hey,
Say that.
speaking of the
Yep.
bus, bro, Cliff Burton, R.I.P.
Oh, yeah, Metallica. That's
my
a
favorite
tragic
musician
ass story.
that has died.
Yeah.
What did he play in there?
He played bass,
Bass for
but he was
Metallica,
the
bro.
only person in Metallica that was like actually had musical knowledge. Like he went to school for that,
Oh shit.
and so he taught them about harmonizing guitar with bass and
Yeah.
like doing all this shit. He was a genius.
Yeah, he is fucking sick. And they were on tour. It was in Germany?
It was in the
Or-
Alps, somewhere in the Alps.
They were-
in,
yeah.
in the mountains, and
They
their
were on
bus,
tour. and it was like they hit black ice in their bus, and it was a shit bus that the record company, it was like a Greyhound bus. They took all the seats out and put bunk beds in the back, basically. Like it was a cheap ass bus. They were on tour. They hit black ice. The fucking bus flips over. And as it flips over, he's on the top bunk, and there's glass. He goes through the fucking glass, and fucking
it landed on him.
Yeah,
it landed on him.
Yeah.
And
wait,
then,
he's the only one that died?
Yeah.
Yes,
it landed on him. Well, so like him and I think Kirk Hammett drew straws as to who got that bunk.
Crazy.
And then it landed on Cliff. And
going back to that shit that you said, bro.
And then they got like a crane out there to pick the bus up, and apparently the crane failed, and it failed, and it fucking like landed on him again.
Yeah.
Was he alive?
No.
Oh, okay. So he said, so they just crushed him again after he was dead, bro.
He said, "Oh, thank you." Oh no.
It was terrible. But he was a genius. He like. Yeah. When I watched the documentary about them, about Master of Puppets and like the tour and shit, and like that shit was making me tear up, like, cause you like learn about how him and like his knowledge and then how he died. Yeah. And then you listen to the melodies, like the, come on now. And it's just like.
Metallica's great.
Now Metallica is good.
They were.
Paul Gray, he died, bass player of Slipknot. I remember I cried whenever he died.
Didn't the drummer die too?
Joey Jordison, yeah, he died. Dude, I'm never gonna forget. That was recent.
R.I.P. Joey Ramone.
Yeah.
We should all wear a Slipknot mask during the pod one day.
That'd be fire.
I'm going to the Slipknot show. I should go with you.
I would go with you.
I was gonna wear mine today.
I love Slipknot.
I was gonna wear one today, but
they left it at home.
Yeah.
Well, should we cut it? Is this it here?
Dude, my ass cheeks hurt.
I guess so.
Yeah, sorry guys.
I love you, baby.
We could go on for 3 hours, bro.
This is a podcast for the podcasters. I'm telling you right now,
We
you
had
a
to
podcast
grow
head.
This
If
is
you a
for the
podcast
everyday-
head, if you listening right now,
Hey, we heard you like podcasts, so we're gonna give you this podcast, and we're gonna podcast it up in this podcast.
up in the podcast, girl.
Dude, I had to take my dog in to the vet, and like it was serious. I was really scared. My dog's kind of old. Well, she is old. I was really scared, right? Things are okay. As I was leaving, when I was checking out, and I paid this motherfucker $1,000.
Oh.
No, my brother did. But, the lady hands me a bag. This happened today. This hands me a bag with Chardonnay in it. She's like, okay, thank you. Have a good one. And
what?
Did you keep that shit?
bitch, I thought my dog was dying, and here you are giving me Chardonnay.
Well, I guess because like your dog didn't die,
right?
So here you go celebrate.
Yeah.
Wait, was it like a little like mini bottle?
No, it's a big fucking bottle of Chardonnay.
The worker?
Yeah, like the receptionist gave me a bag of Chardonnay.
I think she liked you.
I was like, if the dog died, what do you think they would have given you? Given?
They probably give you $1,000.
2 Chardonnays.
I don't know.
Oh, they would have given him a bigger bill.
I love my puppy.
Yeah.
I love my puppy so much that before we go, I'm gonna show you my keychain because this is how much I love my puppy. Okay.
All right. Damn, Erickson's not here for the fat zoom in.
Here are my fucking keys to my car. Here's the key to my house because it's in Texas. And then, in case you ever find my keys, this is my phone number, and if you keep my keys, fuck you. And then here's the keys to my safe, right? Yeah. And the keys to my mom's house, and this one's right here is a little pendant with my dog's name, Machita, because this is the key to my heart.
Oh, that's very sweet, Louis. Oh, this has been another beautiful episode. I love episode 30, by the way. 3-0. Big 3-0.
The shittiest podcast.
Thank you. Love you, baby. Shout out Ghost Ball.
Yeah, dude, that was another one.
Shout out Marshall. Dude, we out here.
You make so much money.
No, for real.
That was a really good song.
I like how the first of it
If I saw you in heaven, I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay.
Corrupt Radio.
Corrupt video.